Good morning, baseball fans. It is an early morning, and we are back. The Rookie Podcast. That is Eddie Kraus. My name is Dale Cornwasser, and it is 10:05 a.m., and we are talking some baseball here on this early morning. Eddie is ready to head out to Boston. I'm ready to head out to Yankee Stadium. But before that, we got some baseball to talk to. Eddie, how you doing today?
I am great. How about you?
Yeah, going well this morning. Looking forward to talking some baseball. Got a lot of storylines, a lot of fun stuff to talk about. If you are not subscribed yet to the Rookie Podcast, this is a new channel you are watching us on right now. Do be sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, because once we hit 100 subscribers, we will be raffling off and putting out some really fire merch for the Rookie Podcast, which is going to be super, super exciting. All right, let's get right into it. Storylines of the week. Storylines of the week is a topic where we highlight all the stuff going on in baseball. And the number one thing going on in baseball right now is Jared Kelenic. He fractured his foot after kicking a water cooler. He kicked the Gatorade cooler in the dugout following a 9-pitch strikeout during the ninth inning of Seattle's 6-3 loss to Minnesota when he batted as a tying run. He said, quote, "Let the emotions get the best of me. I just feel terrible. Surgery is not needed, but is in the boot for a time being." Eddie, do you have the video?
Yeah, I do have the video. And I'm going to say one thing. Once a Met, always a Met. That is such a Met thing to do. Also, forgot to plug it. New mic, new graphics. This is going to be the first video on our actual Rookies channel. But yeah, enough with that. Let's see this video.
Let the emotions get the best of me there. I just feel terrible. Especially for the guys. I let the emotions get the best of me, and I let them down. And take full responsibility for it. It's on me. It just can't happen.
Wow.
I mean, you
Okay.
feel the pain.
Yeah, I mean, it's sad. But like I said, once a Met, always a Met. I mean, you there's got to be a point where you just like compose yourself. And that's what happens. It's just that's so tough.
Yeah,
I actually do feel really bad for him because it was he did not look one bit happy.
Yeah, obviously not. That's so
Yeah.
embarrassing to happen. All right, let's transition to storyline number 2. We go back to the trade deadline, which we're going to be talking a lot about in today's episode. We got quite a lot to read here, so brace yourself. Shohei Ohtani trade decision will come down to the wire. The Angels front office is said to be in listening mode when it comes to Ohtani offers, but the chances of an actual trade taking place will be closely tied to the club's performance leading up to the trade deadline. Sources told MLB Network insider John Morosi that the Angels are likely to wait until the final 24 to 48 hours before the deadline before making a decision on whether to trade Ohtani, who is eligible for free agency after 2023. Quote, I was talking to an executive last night who said there's a feeling around the league that Angels owner Artie Moreno is looking for a reason not to trade Shohei Ohtani. MLB.com's Mark Feinside said in an appearance on MLB Network on Thursday, "We've been hearing about this forever, that the team is a little hesitant about because of what he means to the franchise on the field, off the field, at the box office." And yeah, like what the question is here, where does Ohtani go? Do they hold him on with the Angels? Do they trade him? It's a big question. This is one of the questions, like the Juan Soto deal last year. What's going to happen with it?
Listen, I mean, I think if you're the Angels, got to get something back for him now before he actually does leave in the offseason. I mean, like you can't lose him in the offseason, so you gotta get something back for him because you know that when you're trading Shohei Ohtani, you're getting at least 2 or 3 decent or great prospects back. I mean, can't even really be decent. It's Shohei Ohtani we're talking about here. They got to be like the best of the best, really. But I think that it would be stupid for the Angels not to trade him now because what's going to happen in the offseason is he's going to leave and the Angels get nothing back for him. So that's my stance on it.
Yeah, I happen to love disagreeing with you, but I can't disagree with you on that. I think it would be stupid if they don't trade him. All right, let's cue storyline number 3. The Rangers will be hosting the All-Star game in 2024, and their All-Star logo was revealed. I'm curious your thoughts on it. What do you think about the All-Star logo?
I honestly think it is actually very nice. We could show it right here. We have the reveal video, so let's hit the transition and we will show that.
Yeah. Come from nothing in the world, but it's all good. Catch you looking at the stars like we all should. I'll be lighting up the sky like a star burns. I've been standing in the shadow, now it's my turn. See me aiming at the mark with my eyes closed. I'll be shaping up the rock at the grindstone. Now I'm stepping up my game, got my mindset. I'll be dancing in the stars like a silhouette. I'll be dancing in the stars like a silhouette.
There it is right there. I mean, it's honestly pretty nice. I like how they incorporated the actual state into it.
Yeah,
And it's not just like, a random like a star. And with what they've done in the past is they've had like just a baseball and a star, and it would say All-Star Game 2024. But I actually like that they incorporated where it is into it. That actually makes it super nice. And I think it has a good feel. But I really don't get a lot of Texas from it. It's not like very I don't know. Texas kind of gives me like desert cowboy vibes.
Yeah.
But I do like the background with the red and yellow stars. That kind of reminds me more of what represents Texas. Yeah, I love the state in the back. So I honestly do think it's very nice.
Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot also. I like the star in
Yeah.
the middle there. It feels very cowboy-y. It's cool. I like it. I think out of 10, give it a nice 8.5.
Mhm.
All right. Storyline number 4. It's the Mets. They're drawing trade interest, but it's not in the way they want to be drawing trade interest. It's on the sell side. The Mets haven't committed to being trade deadline sellers yet, but some of their players are already drawing interest, including pair of veteran outfielders, according to ESPN's Buster Only. Clubs have been asking the Mets about the availability of Mark Canha, who's in the final year of a 2-year, $26.5 million deal and has a 2024 club option for $11.5 million. Only names the Mariners as a potential landing spot for Canha, given they pursued him in free agency after the 2021 season. Canha 34 has a 244 with 6 homers and a 741 OPS this year. Give me the Mets fans' thought.
Okay. So, as you guys know, Mark is my boy. I met him on the field at Citi Field last year. I love him. I think it would be. I think they can get someone decent back for him, but I don't think they're going to get a whole lot. What I honestly think is it's all I can say is baseball is a game. It's a business. It's more of a business than a game. When guys are being shopped around, even if they're the best clubhouse guy like Eduardo Escobar, it's just it's a business, and you're trying to build up your business the best you can and achieve the ultimate goal, which is obviously winning a World Series. So, if another team wants to make a push for him, it's all good. It's a business. It's tough. I would hate to see him go. Honestly, I would legit.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna make a change in the Mets clubhouse. Cody Bellinger and Christian Yelich are reestablishing this year. Both former MVPs and really fell off the path a little bit and are reestablishing their swing, their path to success this year. What's your thoughts on them?
Okay, so they're playing good this year and all. But someone said you can compare them to 2018 or 2017. No. In 2017, 2018, they would have at least 20 homers, 20, 25, maybe even 30 right now. They are not even the play style has changed a lot, especially with the pitch clock, and now guys are like, whatever, you got to be more careful about your time and how you control the baseball. And the play style is so much different now. If you look at clips of Bellinger and Yelich, they were so much more electric 5 years ago, and it's not showing now. And like I said, they would have had 25, 30 homers by now. They have what? I think Bellinger has 12 and Yelich has maybe 13, 14. Like, it's not even comparable.
It's
That's my
it's still on a path in the right direction, in my
Yeah.
opinion. I think it's working well. I want to transition to Shohei Ohtani. Of course, you got to bring him up when you're talking about it. We spoke about him in the trade talks. I want to set a case scenario for you. You're going to walk me through it a little bit. All right. Ohtani stepping to the plate. The Mets are up 3-1 against the Angels. We're in the 7th inning. There's a runner at first. Ohtani has a 330 hitter batting behind him. Do you intentionally walk Ohtani or do you pitch to him?
What'd you say? Ohtani has a
Ohtani?
330.
Okay. There's no. Ohtani's up, and the guy batting behind him has a 330 average.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
You walk him, you bring the go-ahead run to the plate.
Yeah.
You put him
Pitch to
on
him.
bit. You pitch to him, he can tie the game.
I say, how many runners on?
One runner on at first base.
I say pitch to him because if they tie the game up, they can get out of the inning. If the go-ahead run steps up to the plate, then there's a
But
problem.
then you also set it for a double play.
Yeah.
All right.
But knowing the Mets, I don't know if they could actually turn the double play.
The case scenario is very familiar because this happened to the Yankees. They had this exact thing happen. The Yankees decided to pitch him, gave him a fastball on the outer half of the plate, swung at it and tied the game up. The Yankees went on to lose that game on a walk-off.
Yeah, but you got to know what pitch to throw to him. It's like it's Shohei Ohtani.
He gave him a fastball down.
Yeah, don't.
It was a stupid call.
At least throw a slider or a curveball in there. Like,
how long do we think it takes the Yankees to make a change? Till we understand that they're falling apart and there needs to be a change.
Change meaning what? Meaning your boy
Meaning a
that you're gonna meet today.
A firing, not necessarily him, but
Boone.
Yeah, I was thinking
or trade. Boone or a trade. What are we talking?
I'm thinking Boone because if you get rid of Cashman, I don't think it makes sense because he doesn't change the chemistry in the clubhouse one bit.
Mm-hmm.
The chemistry in the clubhouse right now is terrible.
Yeah.
You get a new manager, it changes the chemistry in the clubhouse a lot.
Uh-huh.
I think it's Boone. And I think it's if we lose the series to the Royals.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Boone will go first.
I think Boone goes first. It's just a question when. I think if we lose the series to the Royals, it's a given that he goes.
Yeah.
I'm actually going to add that to my notes for today.
I don't know. See, the thing is, Cashman hasn't. He's almost like the opposite of Epler because he finds guys that work with the team. Like take Harrison Bader, for instance. He's been one of the and Glaber's been on fire this year. He finds guys and puts them in the lineup at good spots where they hit. It's not even the lineup part because that's more Boone and the hitting coaches, even though some managerial decisions by him haven't been the best. Cashman finds guys and he knows where to put them. So I think the fact that he could do that and he could turn the Yankees into a better team like the Rays, because what the Rays are doing, they have one of the lowest payrolls in baseball and still have one of the best records in baseball. The Mets have one of the worst records in baseball, but one of the highest payrolls. You see what I'm going at? Like,
yeah,
it's almost like spend less money, get good guys that work for the money, and then go put out a team on the field that can win, that can actually win you some games. That could win, 60, 70, like, as of now.
Yeah. Before we get into series to watch, I want to remind everyone that once we hit 100 subscribers on this channel, the Rookie Podcast, we will be raffling off and dropping some sick merch for it. All right, you know what? Cue series to watch. Series to watch is something that we look forward to every single day. We think about it, puts a lot of thought into it. I usually end up beating Eddie to the script to get the first pick. I took an interesting one, and I don't know if Eddie noticed, but I took a honorable mention this week also. I took the Rangers against the Dodgers because I think their series is gonna be interesting. Both really good teams. The Rangers are in first place in the American League West this year. The Dodgers, I believe, are still holding first place in the NL West this year. So interesting series. My honorable mention is Yankees Royals. Being that the reason we mentioned earlier of Boone being on thin ice right now. That's the only reason I keep an eye on Yankees Royals. And I think Rangers Dodgers. Eddie, who do you have?
Okay, so I really didn't take the series because it's going to be a great series. I more took the series because I'm going to be at
Oh my.
two of the games. This is going to be Mets Red Sox, but I actually think it's going to be a good series because these are two teams that are second to last in their division. They're fighting to even get back in a race. So I think it's going to be neck and neck because they need to win these games. So I actually do think it's going to be a good series. Even though it's two bad teams, it is going to be a good series.
So you got any cool stuff planned for Red Sox Mets?
Going to the game tonight, 7:30. Tomorrow with the 7 line. Maybe meeting Mark Canna, maybe. I don't know.
Maybe show him a clip, ask him if he's getting traded.
No way. There's almost
Could we get him to sign something for our new studio?
Yeah,
for sure.
He could maybe like put a new ball back there. I feel like there's a feel in the clubhouse, like you know, it's almost like you know. And Ron Darling said that on the broadcast the other day because they were talking about the trade deadline slowly approaching, and Gary asked him, he was like, Ronnie, when you were about to get traded, when he got traded to the Expos, when he was about to get traded, did you have a sense? Did you sense that you were going to get traded? And he was like, yeah, you feel it, like in the clubhouse, you could feel it. The guys know too. So it's like, I don't know, but I feel bad because now he's under pressure to be better so he doesn't get traded. But yeah, I hope he shows because I really want him to stay, but I don't know.
All right. I'm gonna actually be cutting your segment out today because time-wise. So we're gonna skip to Dang You've Been Bad. Dang You've Been Bad. Let's
okay. We got Dang You've Been Bad here. We could do my segment quick. It's 2 minutes.
You want to do it? Go.
Yeah.
Go.
All right. Let's go. I love the new music, how it cuts out perfectly. It's amazing. So I had the A's taking the last 3 games against the Astros and winning the series. This would be miraculous. And I'm not going to say a huge 3 games for the A's because I don't know if you've seen the thumbnail that says like Chris Paul hits a huge 3 to cut the lead to 42. Have you seen that?
Yeah.
Like that's what it feels like. It doesn't matter if they win, but I'm just taking them as the underdog because I feel like they actually can come back and win the series.
All right. I like that hot take.
Yeah.
I don't have one prepared. I have a funny one.
Hello's hot take of the week. We're going to do – also, if we had 100 subscribers, we are going to bring in a new segment, Hillel's Highlight of the Week, where I'm going to show a highlight that Hillel picks himself, and we're going to show a highlight on here.
Eddie, I actually have a hot take. You're going to get a ball tonight.
From who?
A foul ball.
Foul ball.
It bounces in the guy in front of you's beer cup.
Wow.
And you grab it out of his cup.
Yeah, they like their beer in Boston. That's pretty good.
And then you and your Mets jersey get absolutely destroyed by the Red Sox fan.
All right, yeah, cool.
Are you wearing a Mets jersey tonight?
Yeah, I'm wearing McNeil tonight.
Whoa.
At least we both hate the Yankees.
Not even Canna? Not Canna?
Not tonight, tomorrow.
Fine. All right, cool. I can't give myself a hot take. I don't want to
The
spoil anything.
thing is, we both hate the Yankees, so that's like the common.
We both hate the Yankees.
No,
No. We both
Mets
hate
fans,
the
Red
Yankees.
Sox fans.
We both Yankees and Mets fans hate the Yankees.
No, Mets fans and Red Sox
No.
fans.
You're misunderstanding. Yankees fans and Mets fans hate
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Yankees.
You guys both hate the Yankees too because they're awful. Yeah, I get that.
All right, Dang, you've been bad.
Oh wait, I forgot to put on my light today. Oh,
Dang,
Okay.
you've been bad.
we're
Let's
too
go.
late into it. Cut to dang, you've been bad.
I feel like I like introducing every segment when we started, so I'm gonna do it every time. Dang, you've been bad is a segment that we like to just call out the players that absolutely suck. I went through a bunch of names last night, and I couldn't remember if we did them before. So I finally dug up a name, Freddie Peralta. Milwaukee Brewers has been great, 6-7, a 4.41 ERA. Who you taking?
I am going with somebody that the Mets rocked the other night. Lucas Giolito. He's just been all around terrible this year, and I feel like he actually wasn't that bad as of a couple weeks ago. But he is just falling off.
I had to convince myself to not take someone from the Yankees because I
He-
legitimately could have taken every single person on their roster.
His value is gone now. He could have
Yeah.
been. He could have been an actual trade
It's
asset.
such a shame how that happens.
I know.
So many guys.
Yeah. Tommy Pham pulled the reverse.
You know what?
Now his value is skyrocketing because he's actually good.
All right, you know what? That is going to do it for today's episode. Once we hit 100 subscribers, we'll be dropping some fire merch, raffling it all off. And apparently I get my own segment, so it's just pretty fire. And he's going to be in Boston today. I'm going to be in the Yankees Stadium. We'll probably have some cool content coming at you. We're working on some in-person studio type of stuff, which is going to be super fire. So we thank you so much for watching. If you are not subscribed, help us get to that 100 mark. And we will see you next time.